Cool. Welcome everyone. Finally, something that isn't Dungeons and Taverns. Um, we are going to be going through the Datapack Nullscape. Going to be going through the Datapack Nullscape today. And then I think the other ones that I've got are mainly just like other data packs and stuff. So we should be able to get through these ones fairly quickly. And I also need to work on my video a bunch because I have not been motivated to for a while. And my computer is all good. I think it was a power issue, like the power board that I plugged it in didn't work, so I don't know why that was the case, but oh well. Right, let's see if Minecraft will show up. And as always, I am joined by Dim4. And
I'm here.
together we shall experience the delights of Nullscape. But first I should probably drop off some of this stuff. Psych, extra Dungeons and Taverns stream. Alright, so there was a bit of the thing that I actually realised it didn't explore. Just kidding. I just got to drop off all this.
I would leave.
Yep, you got it. More inventory sorting. I got to figure out exactly what I'll need for this sort of stuff. So I'm just gonna drop off a bunch of stuff here. Man, wouldn't it be cool if there was like a sorting thing where you could just like give some sort of golem something and then it immediately goes into the chest? That would be really useful, wouldn't it?
That would be.
Man, it's been so long since I played with this.
You should work in motion.
I'm genius. Okay, so I'll probably keep those arrows on me and those ender pearls. Probably don't need the torches. Really, I just need stuff to explore with. So I've got my firework rockets. I've got my. I could probably do with the chest plate. Any good chest plates in here? No, not gonna do the curse of binding because then I won't be able to equip my elytra. Wow, an actual downside for the curse of binding.
Whoa. I mean, curse of binding. I don't know. It's good if you put it on terrible armor. I mean, as in it's good as in it's bad, but yeah.
Yeah, it's got an actual downside with some actual consequences. So yeah, I think that is all I will need for now. If I need anything else, I can probably just cheat it in. Hehehehe. Cool. All right, let's just go for it. So I believe last time I was here, I killed the Ender Dragon secretly, just to get rid of them. Yep, there's the XP over there. All right, but where be the gateway? I guess I'll find that a bit. Oh, there it is. Wow, look at this, all this XP that I got that I totally deserved.
Yes, you deserve 69 levels.
Mm-hmm.
65.
We'll get there eventually. There's a bunch down here. Yippee!
There we are. Yippee.
So it looks like the terrain of this place is already looking a little bit different. Would have been nice to do the Ender Dragon fight here to see like how it had changed stuff, but I can't imagine it's too different. This looks like the terrain's a bit more broken up, but the more interesting stuff will be in the outer end.
You got this. Oh god. Okay.
I don't got this. There we are. Okay, that was
Hey,
that.
was clean.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So we've got quite a few things going on here. I guess the biggest thing that you'll notice straight away is how everything's on different levels. That seems to be a pretty no-brainer for any new end mod. Oh, by the way, people in the chat, let me know if you can hear Dim4, because I'm always paranoid that I keep making it so that it's impossible to hear them.
I heard
Oops.
myself, I think. Oh, what the?
Oh, look, there's an end city up here. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they get cut off by the limit.
I am a little quiet.
Mm-hmm.
A lot quiet.
Okay, I'll just turn that up then. a teensy bit. Oh yeah, because I think you're supposed to be turned up on the thing anyway. Okay. Let's turn you up to...
You could say I'm a bit too dim, which frame rate says.
Very true.
Thank you.
Speak again?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello.
Okay, that's probably a bit better, I think. Is it just me, or does the purple look a bit more vibrant? Maybe I'm just going nuts.
I think it does. I think it looks a bit more purpley. It's really flat up there.
Anyway, this isn't the End City stream, so I'm just gonna keep going.
I need to be turned up more.
Okay. Let's put you at 5
That's some
decibels.
gusto.
Speak again?
Yay. Speaking again.
Okay, that's no, we need to let's crank you up to 8.
8 whole decibels.
8 whole decibels. Alright, try again.
Trying again.
Okay, that's better. Good enough. I'm gonna do a bit actually without the outro just to see what it's like.
That is still so quiet.
Is it?
Oh my god.
Really?
It is still insanely quiet.
Oh my god.
I don't think it changed.
Well, I'm changing it behind the scenes, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Speak again.
Speaking again.
Yeah, I think that's probably decent. Just like give it a bit of time. Oh right, so I'm gonna do a bit on foot first, just to see what it's like traversing the end on foot before I just go flying everywhere with an elytra. So I believe that is the portal that I came out of. Yep. Unless it was somewhere down there. They might have a few extra portals around the place. Alright, let's see if I can do a slime block parkour. Slime blocks are actually pretty useful for getting down to places. So they got some blackstone here. So one of the things about this data pack is that it only has vanilla things in it, hence also the glowstone. So it always looks a little bit odd where it's like, yeah, you can tell this is a data pack.
Yeah.
But I suppose it has some interesting implications. Like you could probably make a respawn anchor in here to do some mining.
At a distance.
Mm.
Like if you look down off the abyss, it looks very cool. Those little they look kind of like lightning, like inverse lightning strikes.
Yeah, true. It does look like when people have like taken a picture of lightning at the exact moment, and then it just kind of looks like that. So we got some. It's weird doing the data packs first because I feel like elements of these have already like come through in the mods that we've seen. Like we've seen mods with like a lot of small like meteor-like floating islands.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if I should have done these ones first.
Elevations.
Mm. And I suppose with this you'd also be able to make stone tools and things. So it would have implications for making the end like a dimension that you could start off in.
Yep, you haven't found any wood / stem. I guess there wouldn't be stem unless it's crimson stem or wolf stem.
Yeah, I think the person who created this data pack did want it to still like seem very barren. So I would be quite surprised if there was wood.
I mean, I guess it is a nullscape of there's not much landscape.
Mm. Yeah, or a landscape with not much on it.
Nothing on it. No.
Wow, that's actually a really big one.
Oh, it is really cool. And it really looks like the coarse fruit as well. In the
Yeah.
way that they're arranged.
It'd be a shame that you can't just break the bottom one and they all go. That would be quite a sight to see. Alright, let's see if I can slime block my way down there. Actually, no, I'm going to use elytra. Oh, wow. It almost looks like it's going down. Is that coming down from the... Yeah, those roots are ginormous.
Oh, that's so cool. I don't think the glowstone texture fits it very well, but like from a distance,
Yeah.
it looks really cool.
Yeah, I could imagine something a little bit more kind of grainy, like like almost like a stem or something, or a trunk. I'm thinking like pale oak, that sort of like stretched oval sort of grain shape.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if in the next starter pack I
It
should
is very
do,
null.
I just
It
like
is
start
very
off with
null in
nothing.
Nullscape.
I wonder if I should just like have nothing, absolutely nothing, and then just like see how much I can survive in the different data packs that exist, instead of like starting myself with all this. Because it was kind of important in the stronghold. Actually, I probably could have started from scratch in the stronghold. I probably wouldn't have survived for very long, but I would have been able to like scavenge armor and stuff.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not sure.
I mean, they had like wood in there and food and stuff. So.
Hmm.
Oh, there's the
I think that's some crying obsidian
crying obsidian.
and some black stone. What do you think of crying obsidian in the end?
Hmm. I I think it really looks like it should be in the end, given how purple it is.
Hmm.
Like it is that it has some kind of end energy inside of it.
The purple to
But
me feels
I
like
mean,
nether
it is
portal energy
just
though.
used in. I mean, it's used in the only. I think the only place where it naturally generates is like with the ruined portals, and I guess piglins border it, but it it does seem like it would have to deal with like portal technology.
Yeah, it feels a little bit too like bright purple for the end. Like I always associate the end with like more muted purple.
Yeah.
And I think even the people who have like made purple stuff in the end, a lot of it tends to kind of conform to this more muted color palette.
Yeah.
So it does stick out a bit. Maybe if like there was more of it.
Yeah, maybe if it was like a signifier of something as big as going on here. Here's a big end meteor.
Ooh, end
And
meteor.
it teleports you somewhere else. Shock. Wait, hear me out. Hear me out.
I really need to start working on that prototype again, because I figured out how to get the code like teleport you to like a specific location if you touch it. That wasn't too hard to figure out. The main thing I'm having trouble with is, well, that I had trouble with and then gave up on it, is getting it to look like the end gateway. So I might just put end gateways behind it and fudge it, because I just want to do the minimum to make it look like it works for the video instead of actually getting out the mod. It's annoying. My ideas always seem to be like a little bit beyond my technical expertise.
Yeah, just slightly out there.
And the problem with like Minecraft modding is that like it doesn't exactly give you like very specific errors in like some things that you're doing. So like I've been coding in Java for quite a while.
Yeah.
But there's like specific Minecraft errors and stuff. I'm like, how do I even begin to debug this?
Yeah. So you either, I don't know. That's something that has caught me up too. Is it's like, man, am I gonna have to like ask another human being about this specific error, and they're gonna have to like walk me through it, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot.
Yeah, sometimes I go to like the Minecraft mod dev community and I'm like, does anyone know what's happening? Please ping if you reply. I don't check this place religiously.
Yeah.
And it seems like my semester's gonna be pretty busy for the rest of this year, so I'm going to try and allot some like specific time to work on this video, because I do have a lot I want to say, and I have been saying a lot of it on the stream. It's just I've kind of lost the momentum, I think. wondering how much more there is here to see.
What was that?
I'm gonna quickly check the mod dev page and see if there's anything that I'm missing, because it seems like, well, since they use vanilla blocks, the amount is gonna be fairly minimalist. Okay, so they got specific like mountains and stuff. Do they have any gallery? They don't have any gallery. Yeah, so what this data pack does is that it says that it should be a realm of utter desolation. Shattered islands, floating valleys, crystallized peaks. So there should be fairly like a decent amount of variety in terrain, but I suppose it's the stuff that you kind of chance across rather than stuff that you specifically look for. So it's a bit different to the mods that I've looked at so far, where there's very much an idea of like what you can check out next and where you should be going, whereas this is more kind of things going on in the background.
Yeah. Were there any other biomes?
Well, there technically aren't biomes, it's just kind of more like the parameterized terrain of 1.18, where like you've got certain bits where you'll have like massive floating valleys, you'll have other bits with just like floating islands all the time, like over here. These seem to be based off geodes. They have similar sort of
That's actually such a good point. Yeah, they do look like geodes.
yeah, they reuse a fair bit of like the features that exist in the game already. Geodes are actually very customizable. Yeah. Yeah, if we go back down and look at that crying obsidian one, you can see it's very obviously a geode with the kind of half cut out, and you can go inside, you know.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So yeah, it doesn't look like it's been deliberately split into specific things. I suspect that this kind of streaky sort of generation of blackstone might have come from the calcite, yeah, on the mountains.
Yeah. Well, we're really dissecting what this person must have done here.
And then these more kind of blank landscapes. It's like, it feels stretchy to me.
It feels stretchy.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
to me it looks like a lava lamp.
Oh yeah, a little bit. It's like globby. Like you can go. It's almost kind of like leading you in a direction. Like especially up here, it kind of almost looks kind of flying saucer-esque, which suits the end pretty well, I think. Like especially here, I think this is near where we started. Everything just feels very stretched. It's like
it's very smooth. It's like it's taut.
Yeah, it's like what am I even doing here? I feel like I'm in some sort of odd desert with just completely like you don't really like even if this wasn't floating islands, like you don't really see this sort of terrain anywhere in the overworld or Nether. It's just so kind of spacious.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how long it would take to like walk up here.
Do you think that the glowstone works there?
I like the shape of it. I don't think the texture works very well. Like from afar, I imagine they probably just went with glowstone because it's like something that glows, and also it's like kind of close to the end yellow, so it kind of works with the color palette. But the limitations of it being a data pack are quite apparent, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, not another one. Okay, bye.
I think that it might have been better if they did shroom lights, honestly, because it's just like it's just shroom light. There's like a bit softer texture, and also it doesn't even have to be like tied to the nether in any way. I guess glowstone doesn't either, but still.
if we replace it with Shroomlight, I imagine since Shroomlight has a border to it, it would probably be like a little bit more obvious as what's happening, whereas the glowstone can kind of nicely tile, so you can't really tell where one block starts, the other ends.
Okay, that makes sense actually.
So I can see
Also,
why they
this
use
is literally all
glowstone.
stone blocks. There's black stone, glowstone, and stone.
Yeah, it does make me curious to see what they would have done if, at that time, Datapacks did allow for custom blocks. I mean, they still don't, but
Do they currently? Okay, I was about to say.
one day they will, and then like half of mods will disappear.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I think they have been teased multiple times. It's not like I'm super up to date on this, but I imagine it's probably something they're wanting to do at some point.
Visuals as well.
Because with the component system that they added so much to recently, they did well, you can pretty much have custom items in all but name, I believe. Not that I'm an expert on this. I guess the problem with custom blocks is like since they're physically in world, they have their own like IDs and stuff, so that would probably be a little bit more to get going, especially how like complex block behavior can be. So yeah, I can see why they haven't tackled it yet, but I can just imagine how many mods would turn into data packs if they did do that.
Yeah.
Or at least how much of the mod would be Datapack compatible.
That would be weird, like, have like a mod that's partially a data pack and partially a mod. I guess that's kind of like what World Edit does a little bit.
And it's the same with JSON as well.
As a plugin.
Yeah.
As a mod.
But a lot of stuff like Mojang makes more and more stuff like data driven with pretty much every update. So a lot of stuff that used to be code now just ends up being like JSON files that Minecraft kind of turns into code. I guess technically they're both code, but then it's not Java code, so it's a little bit like less customizable. Like you can't do as much stuff with it, which has kind of been the bane of modders that have to like invent workarounds and things.
Yeah.
But it makes things much easier for data packs who can only use JSON to do stuff. Oh, what's happened here? It's like basically cut off. So I guess this is a nice other glitchy thing about the end.
Oh.
So if we look that way, it might
it
even
does
be
it.
to the
That's
central end
intentional.
island. So we're looking west, and we're at, yeah, we're at on the east of the end island. So
Yeah.
I imagine they've kind of made the terrain deliberately just cut off, which is quite a nice effect. And then you can kind of see it curving around. So no matter what's happening there, it cuts off once it ends that ring.
I guess it does kind of curve around, yeah.
I wonder if that was deliberately inspired by the way the end islands generate due to a glitch. Because I remember seeing a couple of videos where they showed that, how the end islands just cut off at certain points and then they form kind of rings. But the rings are really, really hard to see unless you like zoom out. Once they were able to like follow the curvature. This kind of seems like they've done that but deliberately.
That would be cool. Just, yeah. I do like the kind of terrain generation glitch being like an official part of how the end. I love the glitchiness factor. I love that the end is all glitchy. I think that's a really cool thing to have. Like, it'd be funny if they had like actual like chunk errors. That'd be fun. Just like random 16 by 16 areas that are just empty or something. I don't know. I like the glitchiness. I think it needs to be more glitchy.
Yeah, there may be another data pack that I'm checking out called Endercon, which kind of leans a bit more into the glitchiness of it. It seems like the main theme of this one is kind of preserving the barren feeling, which it does very well.
It does.
It also strays into other areas. It looks like this terrain here is a bit more. This is the sort of stuff that we saw at the central end island, where there's a lot of random kind of chunks carved out of it. It almost kind of seems like people have been mining around here.
Yeah.
Something I noticed about the Blackstones, sometimes it's very easy to accidentally look on the Endermen since they camouflage so well.
Oh, yeah. I mean the Enderman's eyes. Sorry, it's just you're talking about the Enderman, and the crying obsidian earlier. The crying obsidian does look like the Enderman's eyes.
Oh, that's true.
It's like the same purple.
Just trying to see if there are any texture packs enabled here. Oh, just fabric. Okay. So this isn't anything specific. I must... Yeah, that's like a very, very vivid purple. Color theory fans be wilding right now. It's also a little bit hard to tell the difference between the Blackstone and the Void.
Oh yeah, accidentally jumped into the void. Oh,
Interesting thing about this is that even though the kind of the landscape kind of cuts off here, you've still got a couple of protruding bits, but the protruding bits appear to be a little bit glitchier.
oh, knobbly.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of random blocks
There's
around
like
here.
a couple like just single floating blocks.
Hmm. Or a couple like a little weird archipelago sort of situation.
It's a good word.
Thank you. Gotta take off my elytra so I can actually move around properly. Yeah, if we have a look over here. Got this. I mean, I think you see a little bit of this in the end already. I'm not sure how deliberate it is. Very nice, very nice. I wonder how my elytra's doing. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, you can kind of see the cutoff curving around and then this extra bit. If we go along here. This almost seems like it's some sort of broken structure where you got like a little thing coming out here. And then it kind of sticks. It almost seems a little bit like the sort of architecture you'd see in Dr. Seuss books.
Oh, spindly.
Hmm.
I'm using knobbly and spindly. Good words today. It's a knobbly, spindly archipelago.
Yes, it's very, very evocative. But yeah, here we go. Here's something. Here's what we're looking for. This is some new terrain. So we got all the kind of nice glubby stuff up there. Wonderful with glubby. And then you got more kind of fragmented stuff going on here. It almost reminds me, did you ever play the game Run? Where you're that little alien running along?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of that, you know, all the like little cutouts of shapes and things like that.
Yeah. On cool math games.
Yeah, cool math games.
Yeah.
Me ignoring all the actual math
I'll
games
just
and
keep
just
it,
going for the ones labeled
Okay.
strategy and skill.
Yeah. I played Papa's Pizzeria.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, this is actually some really nice terrain. I was worried that I didn't like look too much into this data pack and I wouldn't have enough content to look through. But you know what? I actually just kind of like walking around and like seeing what I find. It's like a little bit chiller. I suppose something I'm not getting from this experience, if this was like a proper survival thing, I'd be a lot less reckless, put it that way.
Yeah.
So I think the next data pack that I try out, I will just start off with just straight up no stuff and just see how
It
far
does
I
seem
can
like
get.
you would spend a lot more time bridging.
Mm.
Because the gaps are like gigantic. Or maybe you would just have to stay where the globules are more closely.
Yeah.
You thread the needle in there.
Just kind of follow them. Oh, that one's angry at me. Fine then. I suppose like a decent amount of like end survival
Oh,
would probably
wait.
be like figuring out how to kill Endermen and then get their pearls so you can traverse a bit more easily.
What's that huge mountain to your left?
Where?
Like fly over off into the abyss on your right now. Oh.
This one here.
No, it's like turn right.
I'm not seeing a mountain. Oh, this. Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
now I see it. How did I miss that? Oh my god.
I don't know. I was like, you're like turn right. You turn all the way around. Turn left. Turn all the way around.
hmm
Uh,
Sorry, parallel parking is so hard.
yeah. You're like the person that like holds your hands up in front of your face and puts the two L's up to figure out which one's left. That doesn't work for me. Both of them look like L's,
True. One's just a backwards L.
and I can't tell which one is which.
Mm. Just remember, if you ever like accidentally hold up your right hand and your left hand, and instead of your left hand, we will say to raise your left hand. You may be embarrassed, but then you might think, no, no one's gonna remember this. I remember.
I remember. And I stored it in my box of secrets.
hmm
My box of embarrassing things about you.
I can pull them out at any time. Best beware. This mountain is actually pretty traversable. Like a lot of data packs that I see don't care too much about like actually making it traversable. They just want it to look good. But like this top section at least is pretty alright. Obviously not the cliff face because it's a cliff face, so that's kind of to be expected. But all things considered, like a lot of, oh my god, stay away from me. I remember even climbing a lot of vanilla mountains. There's usually a bit where you have to kind of do an awkward jump. Actually, let's start from here and see how easy this is to climb.
On your chest plate. There we are.
Yeah, see, it's like not too bad.
I do like climbing vanilla mountains. It's fun.
I
See
think
how like few blocks you can use, or how quickly you can get up. It's fun.
yeah, I believe for the 1.18 mountains they deliberately built staircases into the design, or made it so that there's always like, well, not actual staircases, but like staircasing. So these ones are, oh, I remember these ones giving me so much trouble when I was playing in Pocket Edition because, well, they didn't have sprinting yet.
Yeah.
And I hadn't figured out how to play with two hands. Oh, this isn't an interesting one. Nope. So it's kind of jump around the corner. There we are. Parkour. And there was no sneaking as well, so I couldn't see how how close I could get to the edge of a block. It is kind of weird being a player that like started off from Pocket Edition because like entirely different features and nostalgic to me, and the way I had to play with an entirely different like lack of other features. Like minecarts came after like hunger, I think. Was it? No, I can't remember. It might have been. But I played on peaceful anyway. So.
Pocket Edition came in like a very weird order.
Yeah, I remember at one point like making a list of all the features in Pocket Edition, making a list of all the features in Java Edition, just like plotting them against each other and seeing like when one came to one and when one came to the other. I think I was trying to figure out what Pocket Edition still needed. So like have like a billion different highlighter colors and things. Oh, here comes the music. So yeah, that was like pretty easy. Oh, what's up there? It's like here we got all this. They kind of look like clouds, don't they? Like cirrus clouds.
Yeah, little wispy strands of cloud.
And these are pretty easy to jump across too. It almost looks like a sort of a paintbrush.
Like someone painted this on the sky,
Hmm.
or like the thing itself is a paintbrush.
No, it just looks like a paintbrush mark. Like a
Okay.
almost skeletal even, maybe. Yeah, if you have a look at this.
It does kind of look skeletal.
Hmm.
It's like a fish, like a bone fish.
Yeah. Right. And you got the classic floating islands. Oh, actually, looking at this terrain from above is really cool. Look at this. Looks
Yeah.
like some sort of. It almost looks
Looks
Star
like the
Wars-esque.
Starship Enterprise.
Yeah. Yeah, Star Trek or something like that. Yeah, it's got that kind of futuristic looking shape to it.
Yeah.
And you got the classic vanilla floating islands. This thing looks a bit like
I do like
you
the
know that
design.
asteroid that everyone was talking about that was like entering the solar system and everyone thought it was aliens.
No, but
I forgot what it was called. But it was like quite long. This kind of reminds me of it.
people think literally anything is aliens.
Very true.
My mom was watching something and it was like, "Oh my god, is this aliens?" And then they were like, "No, it's just it's like a weed grow light. It's like purple light. That's what they use." Oh my, wow, that is tall.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
do like the imposing how tall it is. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can tell that they cranked up the max height of the end.
I love amplified. Ooh,
I wonder how easy
that
these
looks
will
like
be
it
to climb.
uses looks like it uses like the snowy cliffs thing to
Yeah.
generate the blackstone on top.
Oh, true. Yeah, it does look a bit like that. Actually, I think the Blackstone are streaks. I'm not sure if they're on top. Oh, they kind of are on top, actually. Yeah.
I think kind of. I don't know.
Honestly, the Blackstone does contrast pretty well with the Endstone.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I quite like black on the end as well because, like, if it's just dark purple all the time, it's like a little bit too close to the Oop. It's like a little bit too close to the typical end color palettes. Let's go all the way up and see what we can find. Oop. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take my elytra off now and see how easily traversable this section is. Bonk. Yeah, definitely need to do some parkour around here. Eek. There we are. Also, my my sprint key is bound to R, which makes it a little bit easier, which is nice.
What in the world? What in the world? That is crazy.
Well, I mean, my index finger is usually on D, so if I need to sprint, it's very unlikely that I'll need to sprint right. Whereas the control key is just so far away.
You'd be like Mumbo, like shift with your thumb.
No, absolutely not. So yeah, I guess I can't really walk directly up the mountains, but I can kind of go on the side.
Yeah, it's like they're. I mean, it's kind of cool because you can't really pass them easily normally unless you have the elytra. It's kind of like you have to have the elytra to pass it.
Hmm. Yeah, a lot
Unless
of
you wanna dig
the
straight
end
through
opens up.
or spend forever climbing it.
Hmm. Honestly, I kind of prefer not to like destroy the natural terrain. Like sometimes when I'm climbing a mountain, I'll like deliberately do anything I can to avoid placing blocks.
I do the same thing. Yeah.
Do cave sounds normally play in the end, or is this a Datapack
I
thing?
don't think so. I
Okay,
don't think so.
that was kind of weird.
I
What's the
think
mood
they
lighting?
have like some special end ones, but that was like a normal cave sound.
I think the special end sounds are usually just like with the music, aren't they? And you just notice after it starts to glitch out.
Oh yeah, it does sound like the music, and then it like glitches out. Yeah. Someone asked, "What is Nullscape?"
Nullscape
It's a
is
data
a
pack.
data pack, yes. It doesn't have any new
Data.
blocks. Data. It's a data pack. Um,
Drink your data pack with some water.
so yeah, it doesn't add any new blocks because it's not a mod. But it does have a lot of terrain variety. It gives the end the similar sort of treatment that the overworld got in 1.18 with the increased variety of terrain and all that stuff. So you can see all sorts of stuff here, and it also makes the end a lot. Wow, dude, you just teleported across my line. Like what the hell? And how did I not die falling off that mountain?
I
You're
don't
still after
know.
me.
These felt like 1,000 meters.
Yeah, like you can definitely tell how high these mountains are since you don't have any ground to like.
Yeah, they can make them way higher. It's so cool.
Why are
I
there
mean, these
beacons
look
on
way
top of the
taller.
mountain?
I just happen to be there. Is that the height limit where you're at?
uh,
Oh yeah.
Pretty darn close to it. Oh, there's an
Oh,
end
I like
city
it.
in the
I like
mountain.
that it's like it's like buried inside the mountain.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, it has all sorts of varied terrain. And it changes pretty smoothly as well. Like you've got mountains over here. You got little boulders, meteors in other places. But yeah, this is just the typical end city, so I probably won't do that again. I'm running out of rockets actually. But yeah, you can kind of see that it. Oh, this is where the end ship's supposed to be. So I suppose there might be one buried in the in the mountain here somewhere.
You should spectator mode.
Oh yeah, true. That might help.
Actually, I don't know if there's any kind of
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
oh, you can see all the air around it. That's
Yeah.
fun.
And there's, I suppose if you like dug over here, you'd be able to see it, but it seems like it's completely.
It's completely buried.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Shulkers have been trapped in here forever.
Yeah. Some not even attached to the wall. Yeah.
That one shot the Enderman.
Well, I don't think projectiles can technically hit the Enderman because they are invulnerable and also teleport out of the way. So, I guess that's a good way to avoid the Shulkers and Enderman from fighting each other. But yeah, I guess that's probably just something unavoidable that they can't sort out. That's funny. Oh my god. Seeing inside these mountains actually makes them look way more impressive.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Is that my... Yep, that's
By
my...
your Elytra.
It would be nice if, like, you were given, like, a little bit of a warning when Elytra started running out.
Yeah.
So...
Good if everything gave you a warning before it's about to run out.
Yeah, but especially Elytra, because you can't normally see it because it's not in your hotbar. And, yeah. Oops, that cinematic mode, I don't want that. Bye-bye, Elytra.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Shroomlight. Okay, let's head back in. See if there's anything else that we're missing. I guess I also need some more firework rockets. Yeah, there's actually like quite a lot of the way that it's kind of cut out reminds you of that sort of more squarish looking endstone and Oh, what was it called? Enderscape? Was Enderscape the one that got... Yeah, by Lunabunton.
Don't ask me.
So many different end mods. They all have slightly different names.
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like this central end island in particular looks like it's kind of being pulled away. It reminds you... Might have been the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie that had a bunch of like kind of worlds like shattering.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds you of that.
It does look like it, like shattered glass.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back into the outer end and see if we can find anything else.
Oh, like a professional. Bashing your head into it.
That's how we do it. Yeah, so this is more kind of the ice cream section. That's what I'm going to call it.
The ice cream section. Okay.
Seems like a lot of these
The Rocky Road section.
some of these glowstone things, they always start at some sort of pyramid almost, and then they go out from there.
Base.
Imagine if this was like their own block. It would probably be counted as some sort of like, well, not quite vegetation, but like something that fulfills the same purpose. But like this kind of more rocky base, and then the kind of tendrils coming out. I don't know, how would you classify that? It almost seems to me like sort of fungusy, maybe even like cacti. Do you just say cactus?
I did say cactus.
Oh my god, samesies. Well, I was at a
Same brain.
garden the other day, and they had a cactus section where you got like the main like bulbous spiky bit, and then you got all these like little things coming out of them, you know?
Yeah. Cactuses are so cool.
Mm.
I think. I don't know. they're just really funky plants.
Yeah. There's also this other creature that I remember where it's got these tentacles and these little tendrils on the end of the tentacles, and if you like hurt the tendrils, then it kind of makes the entire thing go. But I can't remember where that's from, and whether it's a movie or if I'm like imagining it from a book. Might have been from Delta Quest. That would make sense. I'm obsessed with Delta Quest.
Delta Rockways.
Delta Request. Yeah,
No
that's
idea
something
what
I
you
didn't
said.
actually notice before until I saw that lone one on the mountain, is that they're all on that kind of diamonds thing.
Yeah, they all have the little pyramid. It's like a beacon shape almost.
Yeah. So are these ones protruding from upside down
I
diagonals?
think they are, yeah. I think they drip from the bottom.
Yeah, because I can't really see the kind of equivalent on the top, so it seems like they're only on the bottom there. There's one coming up, and there's one coming down, so we can probably get a better look over here. Yeah, the one coming up is on these kind of pyramid sort of thing. The one coming down... the one coming down is actually not really connected to anything, I think. It's got like a little bit of blackstone there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between the ones coming up and the ones coming down. They almost kind of remind me of like stalactites and stalagmites. The way that they kind of work like
Which
that.
one's which? Do you know?
Do you want the fun explanation or the boring explanation?
The fun.
Stalactite's got a hold on tight. I think that's the one that Agnes said as well. When Caves and Cliffs was announced. The boring one is that the stalactites have a C for ceiling and the stalagmites have a G for ground in their spelling, which also kind of works.
I always remember it because you stalagmite trip.
Oh, I see. I hadn't heard that one. I always heard the stalagmite grow enough to reach the ceiling.
I remember. I think that was from like an old like Rooster Teeth video. I don't know why I've internalized that, but.
Oh, well, at least you know now. Stalag might jump one block and immediately take damage if you're in Minecraft.
Yeah, take a half a heart.
Mm.
Or someone's might stalag might drop you onto one.
True.
Anyway.
It is weird how comfortable I'm just kind of running around here on the end void. Honestly, I should probably be taking notes for the end meteors parkour courses, because I tried making a couple, but I think I intimidated myself too early instead of just starting off with something simple.
Of course.
Because I wanted to use all like the fancy blocks that I'd come up with, like the slime block that bounces you twice as high and stuff like that. But I should just work at it, maybe like play some parkour courses to get some inspiration and stuff. Alright. I might just do a fly around to see if there's anything else I can see, because I've got a couple minutes left, and I'm not hooked on any particular thing at the moment. It's just hard to tell if you've seen everything. Yeah, there's the mountain range. Yeah, but it seems like this data pack is more of a long-term thing. Oh, I think this might be what they're talking about with the valleys, because the void coming through almost kind of looks like a river.
Yeah.
And it just shows how much you can do with like just varying the terrain. How much
has been eroded away.
Mm. And take one of those boats with the blooms in them from Energetic Expansion and just go sailing. Well, not quite sailing. Go rowing. Row your boat down the Void River.
Very peaceful.
Mm. I suppose I could do the same thing with my Elytra.
Wasn't Energetic Expansion the nuclear bomb inside of it, or
no, that was so I believe Enlightened had nuclear bombs, but they didn't work.
Okay.
And then I think it was Endless Journey. Yeah, Endless Journey was the one with the flashbang nuclear bomb.
That was it.
Good times, good times. Oh, that guy's angry at me.
I swear the Endermen are like more jumpy. Oh,
Desolation.
Oh.
Ah, it's the classic dead coral. Let's have a look in the advancements to see what Oh, they probably integrated them into there. Unless they're in the end. Desolation. Visit any Nullscape. Oh, so this is a specific Nullscape biome. Why have I not seen one of these yet?
You've only got one? Any Nullscape biome? How many more are there?
Yeah.
Have we just been avoiding them?
Really makes you wonder. Oh, amethyst. Classic. I was waiting for the amethyst to show up, not gonna lie. Okay, well, this is something new. So they got a mixture of amethyst.
It's like rain of
Ooh.
particles.
This is kind of nice.
That's kind of nice. It kind of looks like snow a little bit.
I think these are supposed to be crying obsidian particles.
Yeah, I think they are.
I like the vibe of this biome. I mean, obviously the amethyst doesn't exactly work here, but they're working with vanilla blocks, so what can they do? And they got some blackstone, and they got some smooth basalt in here.
Can you like search for mobile?
Oh yeah, true.
Search thing. Okay.
So we got Crystal Peaks, Shadowlands, and Void Barrens. Okay, and I'm guessing we're in Shadowlands right now.
Void Barrens. What?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, been a while since I've actually been to the end, so I forget my muscle memory and like how I can tell I've like fully explored a place. What do you think about like having a biome that is like very very dark like this and just like it's got no end stone? I think it could work pretty well.
I think that works very well. It looks beautiful. It is very it looks very nice. I like this combination of blocks.
Mm.
It looks almost volcanic. I mean, I guess obviously it's like nether blocks, but I don't know. It's nice. It might look like the void in a way. Maybe this would be like void stone or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is kind of
Looks
what I
nice.
imagined like a fourth dimension to be like if it was just very very dull. Oh, we got some actual basalt down towards the bottom. I remember ages ago I
Cam,
had
do
an
you think
idea
that
for
they
a
should add a?
Hmm?
Do you think that they should add a low gravity biome by by Bodoko?
It might be a weird thing to have in like a single biome, personally. Especially if it like suddenly changes. I remember a while ago, a couple years ago, I had an idea for if there was like a black hole at the bottom of the end, but if you had a totem of undying and we went into the black hole, or if you threw an ender pill in the black hole, you'd be able to survive, and then you'd come out in a
Oh.
dimension called the void, which would have been kind of like this. I can't remember
It's
why
like
I had it, but yeah.
it's like Interstellar. Wow.
True. Or like this is giving me Outer
You just had
Wilds.
a totem.
Have you played Outer Wilds?
No, my friend has been telling me to play it. They are like obsessed with it.
Yeah, one of my friends got me to play it by inviting me over to his house and saying, "All right, now play it." And he like narrated all the dialogue for me. It was very
Forced at
sweet.
gunpoint.
They had some really
Yeah,
cool stuff in
that's the average Outer Wilds player. Like, hey, can you come over and just play this game in front of me, please?
there. Yeah, so I can't experience it a second time, so I want to get second hand wonder from your thing.
Yeah.
I need to go over to his house and finish it because I still haven't bought it.
Do you think that the end should feel lonely?
In most places, I think that is kind of like it's one of the concrete themes that it has at the moment. I mean, it doesn't. A lot of people equivocate the end being lonely with the end like not being allowed to have any new content, and I think there are ways that you can have more lively sections without kind of ruining the whole dimension.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that blocks away. Oh, so this way, this was the crystal peaks?
Oh, okay. That's the peak, the crystal at the top of the peak.
Oh, I see. So the biomes must have been like right next to each other. Oh wow, that's a really
Wow, yeah, it's quite the peak.
yeah. Look at
This is
that.
so peak. I love peak.
So that's where the crystal peaks are, and the void barrens are. So the crystal peaks is only like a
There.
tiny little biome up here or something. Yeah.
I guess
All right.
maybe it had to be another biome so that they could have the like custom particles.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Well, what's the Shadowlands then?
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting dubstep. Oh,
Is this just the void or something? Small end islands. End highlands. So where were you?
Shadowlands. Oh, it was like up. What in the world?
There must have been a microbiome or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's this section. Over here for some reason. Oh no, this is still in Highlands. Was it in the air?
Oh.
Was it? Oh, it's the dead coral section. Okay. I should
Oh,
have seen
that's
this
cool.
coming.
The dead coral section. Oh, the
Yeah.
particles. Those look
Well,
nice.
Well, quite a few people like
it's
associate the end with being like a dead
like the
ocean.
void particles.
Oh, true. This is nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people think of the end as being like a desolate ocean. I think that was part of the inspiration for Endless Abyss.
Oh.
Which I think Lux and Trust and Eight Sided Square and the other people from Content SMP, Diansu, were behind. Damn, angry boy. And I know I've seen a couple of other ideas for like taking inspiration from like the deep ocean for end biomes, or like specifically coral, because coral, especially out of water, like it's technically an animal, but like looks like a plant, and it just kind of seems like one of those weird things that would probably be right for putting in the end.
Also, the course fruit already kind of looks a slightly coral-like.
Oh yeah,
Anyway.
and the glowstone too. I can see it from here, so they're
Yeah.
going with a sort of consistent theme. Yeah, I guess the interesting thing would be like if this was actually in the vanilla game, like what law implications would it have? Did the end used to be filled with water or something?
Yeah, there was a like a big glacier moved 1,000 years ago.
The whole end used to be like inside a Neptune-like planet or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know
Fun
Neptune isn't
fact: there's a
technically made
glacier
from
in the
water.
middle of nowhere that's called an erratic. More fun facts.
Oh, I didn't know
More
that.
Trivia facts. Join me for another day.
I can hear the Enderman getting angry at me again.
Okay.
Alright, well, I think, and I don't want to jinx this, I think I've seen everything, like, major now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we were able to fill up the hour, because, again, it was kind of hard to judge how much content there was.
Oh,
Whee!
I really like the terrain of this. It looks very nice.
Yeah. It's nice to just kind of, oh wow. It's it's nice just to kind of drift around it and, like, see what you,
It looks like we have this thing in Colorado called Red Rocks. And it looks like the Red Rocks Amphitheater. Like all the little rocks just jutting out. This little like, it looks great.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff around here. This is very cool. Got a little cave looking thing in there. But yeah, pretty much anywhere I go, like there's different sorts of terrain here. It almost looks like a hoodoo.
Hoodoo?
They're like rock formations that are formed by erosion, where the it's like bigger on top than it is on the bottom, so it looks like it's almost balancing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, plenty of stuff to see here.
Hoodoo is a map in TF2 as well, and I guess it does kind of have that kind of stuff in it.
Yeah, well, it's typically found in the desert snakes. Why are you guys so angry at me? Oh my god.
They are just so jumpy.
I must have been staring at them from like 100 blocks away or something. Alright, well, I think I will leave it there. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Finally out of the stronghold, finally doing different things. I think next week, if I'm available, we'll probably be looking through a similar data pack, and then we'll be able to compare and contrast, get some ideas. And this will be nice because I want to do like a specific bit on like what sort of terrain differences the end could have, and now I have plenty of different ideas from multiple people, multiple mods about how to make that a reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. If you want to join the discussion, feel free to join the Discord. It should be in the description. Make sure to subscribe to Dim4 because they're really awesome.
Yay.
And make awesome videos.
Yeah. One's coming out soon, TM.
Hell yeah.
Go to dim4.video.
Yeah, I'm kind of cognizant that I need to
Oh,
also.
and now use them for in the support a creator thing on Fortnite because you can give me money.
For all of you
I
Fortnite
literally
players out
just
there.
signed up for it.
Nice. Yeah, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm cognizant of the fact that there'll probably be a new Minecraft live announced soon, and it's been like 2 years since I've uploaded a proper video, so I should probably actually start focusing on my script and getting stuff out for that instead of being like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just wait another year because I really need to get this out. I've been working on it from like about over 2 years at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll probably see you next weekend. Bye bye.